Yeah, what's up for a nightcap? Chill, you know, kick back.
Welcome to the Nightcap. It's your girl, Carolina Sanchez, and tonight we're talking the art of seduction. We've got burlesque dancers, we've got an exotic performer, and a drag queen. So I've got a comedian friend here who has questions just like me and you do, because we gotta learn all about these arts. Well, we've actually talked about burlesque here, and with a familiar face here sitting on the couch is Lady Annabelle and our friend Reina LaRouge. We've also got Bailey Bunnie and my friend Ben Jackson. All right, so you guys are burlesque dancers. You guys have actually performed here, and you're an exotic dancer. Is there a lot of difference between both of these arts?
I would say that there's a lot and a little bit.
A lot and a little.
There are so many differences, but also so many things that are alike. We're both doing like a different art form of stripping. Burlesque is most of the time going to have some kind of like theatrical, really over the top, dramatized act along with it.
Let me ask Ben. Like Ben, when you hear stripping and you hear burlesque, what are the two things that come to mind?
Stripping naked and burlesque. I just think of old time with the fan and everything. Look, I feel like classy but naked.
But you don't think nudity?
No. I feel like a little show. I'll show you a little bit and take it away with the burlesque.
Very tease.
A little
But
teasy.
you don't imagine the undress.
During the burlesque, yeah, of course you imagine it.
Oh, you're imagining it, but when you think burlesque, you don't think burlesque. You don't
Right,
think undress.
I don't think that they're gonna get like that. So it's
Yes,
just.
but at the core, both of the arts actually have undressing happening, right?
Yeah, burlesque is definitely more like the art of the tease. Like she said, very theatrical. It is like, you know, from back in the days, Prohibition era kind of made it popular. So stripping kind of originates from burlesque in some kind of form. But yeah, we go over the top with the costumes. It's more choreographed routines.
She's way more flexible and acrobatic than we are.
The athleticism that goes into it.
Definitely, I would say that strippers are athletes for sure. We're on our feet for 8 to 14 hours. We have people shoving drinks down our throats. It can be as pretty as people think it is. It can be as not pretty as people think it is. But the art is still there. I can remember days where I went to work just because that was the only place that I had to practice pole dancing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You definitely learn how to talk to people. That, I think, is the biggest, I would say, artistic part of being a stripper. You have to kind of present yourself as to what this person wants you to be for them, right?
Right.
You have to give them this illusion, right? You know, there's lots of dancing in the stripping world, of course, but more than anything, there's talking.
Talking.
Yes.
So engaging the audience.
Yes.
Whereas you guys are like teasing and trying to, you know, seduce. But I mean, it's on your terms. Like they don't ever come at
Right.
you in any way.
There is rules of burlesque usually that you want to present at any show, consent. So they're not really supposed to touch you. You have to kind of keep a little distance. Unless it's more interactive at that point in your dance, you know?
Yeah.
Unless you
But we
tell
don't-
them,
yeah.
rub my knee, and then that's consent, and then they can rub your knee.
Or help me take
Yeah.
my glove off.
Yeah.
Are those code words for something else, or do that really mean rub my knee and?
I mean, it's a fair question. It's
know,
a fair
you know.
question.
I mean,
Because I
you
know
know,
what rub my knee
codes is
mean in
very
the strip club.
straightforward.
depends what
Burlesque.
speakeasy you're at. You know?
Okay, that's what I'm saying. The strip club rub my knee means something totally different. So strip clubs can go for hours, but how long y'all shows usually run? It's a show.
Yeah.
So
At most, maybe like 2 hours. We try to keep it under 2 hours for a show.
okay,
Yeah, it
y'all
depends
try to
what
keep it
show.
under 2 hours.
For a whole production, yeah, but like a number, maybe like 3 to 5 minutes, 3 to
Yeah.
6 minutes
Okay,
for
okay.
a little number.
So what is the I guess I don't know if it's training or rehearsal for it, because obviously you guys are putting on a show like with multiple dancers, whereas you are trying to showcase yourself.
I just go out there and I try to get people's attention. You know what I mean? Stage presence is the biggest thing, being able to fill a room. Even whenever you're not on stage, when you walk in the room, the goal
want
is for
attention.
people to look at you, you know?
So are you rehearsing like several times during the week, or at this point you're like, I know my tricks and stuff?
I definitely practice my art, pole dancing and, you know, floor work and everything. but I would definitely say that it's a lot easier to just kind of get out there and just do it as it comes.
And do it as it comes. Whereas that, it's not that easy for y'all because you guys have to coordinate and plan.
We do. There's a planned time in every performance, like where you're going to take off your glove and where you're going to do this. And there is a little bit more of like choreographed like dance routine a lot of the times. Although it is the art of the tease, you could go out there and just tease people and they would just lose their minds.
What happens when you have like somebody, you know, who just don't cut it? Like they don't have the art of the tease. Like, do y'all put them to the side and say, hey, you need to go home and get your tease up?
We tell them to take more classes at my dance studio.
Okay, look at it with the plug. Look at the plug.
Yeah. It's a Divine Studio, adult-only dance studio, and that you really do. You know, if somebody's not ready for it, you're real with them. Yeah. You know, I tell people all the time, my students, they're like, am I ready? And I'm like, let's really get you ready because you know you want to feel the best on stage. That's what it's about, feeling good. So
it's got to be a cutthroat world because you're competing, especially in strip clubs. So if they're not cutting it, I mean, it's probably the easiest thing to do.
Definitely, and not everybody is cut out for the lifestyle of being a stripper either, because I mean, there is drugs, there is sex, there is all of these things going on around you. There are predators, you know what I mean? There's a lot that can go wrong, you know what I mean? And if you are a nice person, if you're susceptible to influence, people can very easily convince you to do things that you wouldn't normally do.
In y'all framework, do y'all have that? I mean, not as much drugs and sex, I assume. But
in the burlesque world?
Yes. Do y'all
I mean,
have
there's
those
definitely
factors?
always a bar. You
Right.
know, we have a tab sometimes at different shows, depending. Yeah, it's the entertainment industry, so it can get, you know, a little
Risque.
So like what the
but,
fears that
you know, depending on the gig you're at, sometimes you're not allowed to drink. You know, you don't want to fall while you're performing, or sometimes
I
there's
get
a
more
staircase.
anxious when I drink before I perform. I'm just like, I feel way better performing sober. I get high when I dance, so it's like
Well,
The adrenaline.
lucky for you, we've got a bartender in the building, and he's got both a virgin and non-virgin version of a strawberry mojito.
Let's go.
Stick around. Welcome back to the Nightcap. I'm behind the bar now with my guy Antonio Willis, who's a manager at High and Dry, and you're here to do what? Back that glass up. You're about to say, make that strawberry mojito. No, you here, boo-boo, you here. And you've already made 4 of them. You've actually got 2 virgin ones, and you've got 2 with your strawberry.
So it's a strawberry fruit with a white rum. We sous vide it in a 150-degree temperature water for 3 hours.
Whoa.
We let that white rum absorb the flavor of strawberry. So you're actually getting the flavor of strawberry instead of just a whole bunch of sugar.
And you know you're because High and Dry is a rum bar, right?
That we are.
All right, well, I want mine, so you want to shake something up?
I mean, let's get it. So essentially you want to get 4 lime wedges or half a lime. And then we're going to be muddling those in.
With some strawberries?
Absolutely. I got some diced strawberries here and a little bit extra. With love, grab our muddling, and then we're in there. So essentially, you don't want to try to smush it too much. You just want to listen for the juices, let them come out, let them intermingle, if you will.
That's what he said.
Absolutely. Moving on. Next, we're going to take our mint leaves, the staple of any good mojito. Just a nice little pinch to get them in there. Now we're gonna take our in-house infusion of our strawberry rum. We're gonna do 2 ounces in.
Is this something you created?
Yeah, so we make this every week at High and Dry. We order all the strawberries, get the rum in, sit there for about 3-4 hours, and let it work.
Damn.
It's art, gotta make it sexy. Next, we're gonna take our simple syrup. It's gonna give our little sweetener, not too much. We're gonna do half an ounce.
All right, so bada bing.
Did you wanna shake this one?
Okay, let's go.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, what's the art here?
Okay, so essentially what you want to do is you're going to try to have 2 fingers on the top, the small one, and then 2 fingers on the bottom one, so that way this does not pop off and cover you with all that rummy goodness. We're just going to... little rhythm.
There's a rhythm to this?
There's a little rhythm, little music. Maybe got some gasoline in the background, some some music happening.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't feel any rhythm here. I feel very disorganized.
Disorganized?
Yes.
Okay, we're going to make it work.
I hope it worked. It got cold.
It
so
did.
that's
Okay.
why I know it
That's
did
the main
something.
thing. Beautiful.
Oh, okay.
Beautiful.
All right, Antonio approved. Okay, so why are we putting the Topo Chico in first?
So what we're doing is something that we call charging the glass. Essentially what that means is we're gonna start the glass off with the soda so that way when we dirty dump our mojito mixes in with that soda and you stick that straw in there, the straw goes straight to the soda. So you're getting the freshness of that soda followed by the alcohol.
Oh. And you guys have seen the nightcap, so you guys know what a dirty dump is, right?
Yep.
It means that the ice from the actual shaker is going into the drink. Whereas a clean pour, that ice wouldn't go into the drink. Was I right?
I approve.
Antonio approved. Okay,
You've been out here putting that in
Antonio
work. I
approved.
approve. All right, let's pour yours first. Look at
Nice.
that color.
Yes.
Those mints, and there's all that goodness right there on top.
Oh, that's pretty.
No ice cube left behind. Here's mine. It's a beautiful color.
Yes.
All the goodness of that mint. And now, part I'm pretty sure you're gonna like, the garnish.
We got a smack.
I heard some rumors about you with some mint. So
What?
I heard some rumors.
I know how to handle some
There's
mess.
some speculation, but it's all right though.
I know how to handle some.
There's
It's
yours.
consensual. It's consensual.
Absolutely. As I said, consent is sexy. Just gonna give it a little smell, let that aroma come out.
I mean, yeah, instant.
So the mint's gonna set its place, and then I'm gonna put everything else around the mint.
You see how he still had to fix mine?
It's
Yeah,
okay.
It's all good.
Set that right there. And then you always wanna, I like to pair the mint with the lime so that it sits next to each other and complements each other. But we're not done there.
Oh,
So there's a weird rule in bartending. I can't tell you. I have no idea, but you cannot do 2 garnishes. Apparently it's bad luck or something of that nature, so it has to be either 1 or 3.
what?
Yep,
That's odd.
yep.
Literally.
I'm gonna head out.
Oh, I'm too cheesy, too cheesy. Okay. Oh, wow.
Like a double Whopper. All that
I've
cheese.
never heard that. Okay, but I want to drink it. Come on. What's
Okay.
happening? You're making it pretty, but I want to drink it. I want to taste it. Because what if you made it all pretty and it ain't good?
Oh, no.
I'm saying.
We're not gonna do that.
I better not. Then you'd leave me high and dry.
Wow.
All the fun. I'm so
Tink.
funny today. Cheers. Oh yeah.
I'll give you a minute. I'll give myself a minute too.
I'm gonna give you a minute too, cause we gotta continue the conversation about.
Apparently there's something going on the couch.
Okay, he's coming to the couch.
I guess I'm coming
You
to the
stay
couch.
right there, cause we got a drag queen joining us on the couch. So
Wow.
come on.
Drag these drinks.
Welcome back to the Nightcap. We've been talking about the art of performance and how sexy it can be. We're back on the couch with Ben, Reina, Lady Annabelle, and now we've got Queen Angelina.
Hi, thank you for our nightcap.
And Bailey actually went to go change because she's got a performance coming up. But Angelina, you're a drag queen, and we've talked about the extravagance and the sexiness behind stripping and burlesque dancing. As a drag queen, I mean, obviously it's a lot of fun, it's a lot of performance. Do you feel sexy?
I do. I mean, look at me. I'm wearing vinyl,
Hello.
period. I actually have hosted the burlesque shows myself in Houston, so I've worked with them a lot. We just opened our new show called the Neon Rouge, and I actually opened the show with violin, and I kind of warm up the crowd, and y'all were talking about some of the differences between the stripping and the burlesquing and all that. And one of the things is that I set up some rules and warm up
Okay.
the audience and kind of get them comfortable to, you know, get them to feel out what's about to happen,
You
which
set
is
up the environment.
yeah, some stripping, some art form, some teasing, some female loving. That's what we see.
Female loving.
Yes, for
Ben,
sure.
how do you feel about female loving?
I love female loving. I
Because you love females, is that?
yeah.
But can I ask you,
It's
Ben?
okay.
Go ahead.
Can I ask you, so in the art of burlesque, a little bit, we like to tease you a little bit. Do you feel like you're more teased at a strip show or at a burlesque show? Do you think, or have you not been to any?
So
Tell us.
I've been to a strip show. I mean, I don't know if we put show behind it, but I've been there. But
They're
as
giving
far
us
as-
show.
Right.
It's a show.
Right. Well, they just showing it. At the burlesque,
Have
So
you
I've never been.
You've never
So
been?
You need to come then.
So I'm supposed to go to one pretty
Yes.
soon. But as far as teasing, I've never been one to like to be teased.
Just get to it. Just
yeah,
get
wanna
to
get
it.
to it.
With the burlesque shows, like they do their numbers in 3 to 6 minutes, so you get the full fantasy, the full clothes on. The way that I like to describe it is, you're getting a private show like at your home, basically, if after your wedding night. So you're basically taking off your clothes. That's what I kind of describe it as.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
And then you get to
intimate.
business
And then-
and to the baby making, and then it's good.
Yeah.
Okay. I did like 2 weeks of dancing, some little private stuff.
Oh,
So,
okay.
so yeah, y'all thought y'all was the only one.
performance
See, y'all
from
thought
Big
yeah,
Jackson.
I was like, did I
that's
hear
all
this
y'all.
right?
That's all y'all get. But you know, so I had to do a little.
You
something.
understand.
Yeah, I
You
understand,
understand
yeah.
the hustle for sure.
Yeah, most definitely. So everything's a hustle. So I'm always.
Speaking of hustle, actually, when it comes to money, like you've seen it rain in strip clubs. What's it like for drag shows and burlesque shows?
Well, we can make it rain too at the drag
Yeah.
shows for sure. Because I dance myself too. I can give a little bit more. Right nowadays, I'm a little more classy. You know, I
Okay.
play the violin. I can sing a little bit. But they make it rain for sure. What would y'all say are the etiquettes for money?
We just ask that you don't put tips in us or in our clothing.
In us.
Right.
I really hope they don't put it in.
In us or on us. You can wave it in the air. We won't pick it up from you because we're going to move right along in our choreographed routine. But somebody can come around with a top hat after the performance and take your cash tip.
For sure,
Or-
there's an art of improvisation that comes in because I had to learn, because I started with musical theater in the arts. So we all had to learn to, especially drag queens, and I guess strippers as well, you can say, we had to learn to go get the money. So when I'm dancing, it's kind of etiquette to kind of wave your money in the air for drag, and we go get it. So, you know, it's interaction between the audience and the drag queen. But for burlesque, definitely they have their routines kind of figured out. And unless they come to when they know that they're prepared to go get their gloves off or something off, there's no need to give them money. But we do have our kittens. Shout out to our kittens. So our kittens is our helpers that we have that pick up the clothes that they dropped.
you dropped.
Yes,
Oh,
those are
that
called
makes sense.
kittens. So hey, kittens.
Hey, kitten.
We love it.
Yes, they go around with buckets after the show or after the numbers, and you can put money in their holes,
Right.
in the bucket
And
hole.
those
holes.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, well, we're gonna have to, make it rain for our girl Bailey, because she does accept, some rains. Because coming up after the break, she's got a performance for us. So stick around. All right, welcome back to the Nightcap. Before we let you go, we obviously have a performance. We've got Bunnie from Sunset Strip, and we've been doing a lot of talking. Now it's time to do a little dancing, baby. Take it away. Wow! Amazing! That's Bunnie from Sunset Strip. Y'all know where to find her. And of course, we've got Lady Annabelle and Reina LaRouge, who've got a burlesque performance. Take it away, ladies. Okay, hold up, hold up. You ain't getting the full show here on the Nightcap. It was just a little tease. That's the art, baby. The art of seduction. Well, cheers. I hope you enjoyed tonight's show and the performances from Bunnie, Lady Annabelle, and Reina LaRouge. We'll see you guys next time. Great job.
Missed out on the Nightcap? Well, head on over to our YouTube page and catch up with Carolina.
You can watch full episodes anytime you want. And don't forget to share it with your friends, because we got to keep the conversation flowing.
If you're confident in yourself, who can stop you?
Ding dong, titties.
We're not looking to hurt the sisters.
Gotcha.
But we can get men pretty big.
What, do I look disgusting?
No.
Also, fellas, the toy is not your enemy, it's your teammate.
Tag it in. Join us weeknights on Fox 26 at 11:30 and anytime on Fox Soul.